wanted to tell a story about slavery, and I wanted to find an interesting angle into the narrative. And I thought about a free man, a man who has a family who is kidnapped into slavery. And the reason why I chose this angle is I wanted that person to be everyone in the audience, someone who can take you, the audience, through this unfortunate conveyor belt of slavery. And as I was thinking about the idea, my wife said to me, "Well, why don't you sort of look for an actual story on slavery?" And I thought, okay, that'd be a great idea, because there are millions of out there, sort of recounts of people's unfortunate situations through slavery. And she found this book, 'cause on the hunt. She found this book called 12 Years a Slave. So I was so kind of excited about it, because when I opened the book and read it, and it just couldn't stop. And it read like Pinocchio. It read like a Brothers Grimm book. It read like a very sort of dark fairy tale. Oh, I knew it was Chiwetel. I knew it was him. I knew it was him. I've been watching him for a long, long, long time, and I always wanted to sort of, again, I just felt that he was able to sort of reach that kind of performance, and I knew that he could do it. And we talked and talked, and he's. To put him in the mindset and to coach, but not the coaching instead of the coaching, but the coaching in the way of almost like every round of a boxing match, he comes back to the corner and you give some advice and you put him out there, because he has this ability and nobility to sort of hold the camera and hold the whole film together. Lady Francine, the casting director, sort of was she was working with her first, and then she gave me a tape of hers, and then Francine brought her over to come to New Orleans, and then that was it. There was some kind of vulnerability to her, but a tremendous strength, power, in fact, tour de force, power, which was like wow, she made me. Feel very humble in her presence. She's just an amazing actress. I'm grateful for it. I don't know how it works. I don't question it. We just do it. And often it's the case I'll be approaching him for something, and he'll say, "Yeah, I know," and we'll do exactly what I was thinking. Also, there's a situation where we can actually be direct and honest, and there's a direct communication of how we want things to be done. And he's an amazing actor, but also he takes direction very, very well. He's not a crazy person on set in the way that he's not loose. He's a total professional. Everything you see on screen is because he worked for it. He wanted to work on the film, which I was really flattered by. And just by getting to know him, because again, he spent a lot of time in London, so do we have a shorthand away? He's a Londoner, and obviously I'm a Londoner, and it was just wonderful sort of seeing how he works. He's an amazing, generous man, amazing, patient man, and he has a lot of people working with him. And it was a pleasure going to work with him. He's an artist. I just would like the film to reach as many people as possible. I want the film to sort of, be embraced very much in a way that, because this is an American film. And it's a part of the history, of course, of America, an aspect of the history of America, which of course is no longer here, and which the country has overcome in great and incredible ways. And the book itself is such an important part of the American history, and it's just one of those things where I would just love people to sort of embrace the film in a way that people can actually see what happened, but actually just move on.